Amid the looming effects of the El Nino phenomenon in the country beginning this year, Vietnam assures the Philippines that it will not cut its rice exports in the next 5 years. This as Vietnam, the Philippines' top supplier of rice, plans to reduce its rice exports by 2030. In the first half of the year, the Philippines accounted for 40% of Vietnam's rice exports, equivalent to 1.6 million metric tons.
We are very happy that every year we export rice to the Philippines, about 2 million tons of rice for the medium class of people.
Vietnam also assures they will consult with their Ministry of Agriculture on how to help the Philippines to mitigate the effects of El Nino phenomenon in rice production.
In short term, in 5 years, we will not cut the output of rice, but for long term, we will shift to the production of high quality rice. But in any circumstances, we always see the Philippines as an important market and a traditional partners of Vietnam.
In response, the Bureau of Plant Industry of the Department of Agriculture says it will strive for the Philippines to achieve rice self-sufficiency.
Long-term pa naman, but for us, of course, ang direction natin is, of course, to increase our sufficiency. And we're doing this with the Masagana program, with our collaboration with the private sector. Alam naman natin, we cannot produce all, but we can complement.
Earlier today, the Vietnam Embassy in the Philippines held an event showcasing Vietnamese products and connecting businesses from both countries. This as the two countries explore ways to bolster trade ties, including granting of import permits for agricultural products such as fruits. Vietnamese ambassador to the Philippines, Wang Huy Chung, says trade investments between Vietnam and the Philippines reached $7.8 billion in 2022. Asked on the maritime disputes in the South China Sea, the Vietnamese envoy believes Vietnam and the Philippines should exercise maritime cooperation in accordance with the United Nations Convention on the Law of the Sea, or UNCLOS. Vietnam is a claimant country in the South China Sea.
Between Vietnam and the Philippines, we have the common interests in the South China Sea. So we have a cooperation in maritime issue to ensure that the South China Sea is the place for free navigation and overflying. We shall cooperate in the framework in the frame of the UN clause.
Horin Delgado, UNTV News and Rescue. We serve the people. We give glory to God.